In today's video, my dad installed me 20 random mods and I had to survive 100 days on this mod. Also, this video took me around months to record, so please subscribe. Anyways, let's get into the video. So that was time to create the world and finally start my 100-day adventure with 20 mods. I was scared that I will see something like this, but I had still hope that he installed me some good mods. So when the world finally loaded, I saw some weird terrains that aren't in the game. And also, I saw an achievement that says better end. So I knew that one of the mods is better end. I was kinda laggy though, so I knew that he installed some really big mods. At the start, I saw this big statue of a handsome villager, which had a barrel. So I took every item from the barrel and went to explore the world. But before that, I needed some good items, not just a shovel. So I cut the tree and made a crafting table. And in crafting table, I made stone stools. After that, I decided to see what new items are added to the game. As you can see on the right, I can see every item. And after scrolling down, I saw this. So many swords, new armors, and new really weird things. So my plan, of course, was to find them all, or get them all, because I think they can be even in the structures. And after exploring a world for a little bit, I saw Acacia Village, which I of course went to. I needed to look for golems, cause yeah, golems equals free iron. But before that, I decided to get some food, cause yeah, I had huge problem with the food. After collecting melon, I went to kill the golem and get some free iron. Sadly I got only the iron, which is really low. But with the iron, I made iron pickaxe. After that, I went to look for some big caves. And with my luck, I found a giant cave, which looked a little empty. But trust me, it wasn't. First, I took some coal, but then I started to look for iron. I knew that the next mod is some change for caves, as this cave looked really weird. And also, there were so many ores, so that mod you picked loaded. So I was mining iron for like one day, and every minute I was going deeper to the caves. And the caves were so dark that I knew not getting a full bright was a big mistake. After mining so much iron, I finally wanted to look for diamonds. And look at this cave, it looked really weird. At first I thought this is nether, but no it's not. So I mined my last iron and finally started looking for diamonds. And by mistake I went to this big cave, which looked like deep dark in the nether, cause there was lava and some water spawners. But entering that cave was best thing I could do, cause there were so many diamonds. There was diamond after diamond after diamond, but I needed to be fast cause I spent already 2 days in that cave. And also if you don't know, I think that 2 days is like 1 hour, close to 1 hour, not 1 hour but like 50 minutes. So I had 19 days, which is like 40 hours, 30 hours to make something big. So after mining for a little bit more, I was finally allowed to make whole diamond armor and some tools. But for now, I just made a chestplate, cause I saved my diamonds, cause maybe I needed them for something later. But I still wasn't stopping, I mined diamonds after diamonds, and now I have 10x speed, cause I made too many clips of finding diamonds, cause there were just too many of them. Finally, after mining diamonds for next 2 days, I finally could make the 4 diamond armor. And also, I had some diamond left. After that, I was trying to leave the cave, but I found troll chambers, which basically is one of the newest structure in the vanilla, added in 1.21, which is for me the best structure ever added. I mean besides the village and of course the stronghold, cause without the stronghold you can beat the game. But never mind, in the troll chambers I was welcomed by my brother's zombies, cause if you don't know, I have zombie skin. But after that I set up a bed, so if I die I can get my items back, and went explore the troll chambers and get some free item. I killed some skeletons from the spawner to get my first troll kill, and maybe getting the mace. But it's like 4% or even less, so I didn't even imagine getting the mace. But anyways, I opened the chest that looked like I cheated, But this is a regular chest, which was so OP cause I got diamond, the iron block and a cake. But after that, I went to explore more and found that this chest with a new weapon that I didn't know even exists in 1.21, cause it was diamond spear, but it wasn't regular diamond spear, it was like from the mod. After that, I went to test the spear and killed the brace rod, cause I can get the breeze rod, so it's very OP. Cause with the breeze rods I could easily move faster. After that I decided to build myself and drink a minus bottle, so I can get a minus key and finally have a chance to get a mace. I locked myself cause the breeze rods doesn't do even damage, so I was completely safe. And after fighting with the breeze rods, I finally got my trial key. I mean ominous key, but you know what I mean. And I was praying so much from the maze, cause that will save my life. So I opened the chest and got literally nothing that I needed. After that, with disappointment on my face, I went back on the surface and decided now on day 6 I will finally go to Nether. But when I was about to go to the surface, I found this weird abandoned house, which was completely under the water, which was kinda annoying. But I was looking for some chests of barrels and I found one that was nothing I needed, only some iron and some gold. After that I opened another barrel with even better items, and I finally went to the surface. And my plan for now was to make another portal, to go to the Nether, and then go to the end and beat the game. But as you saw, one of the mods is better end, so I need to get some better items, like enchanted items, to go to the end, cause the Ender Dragon fight can be even worse than usual. But before I go to Ender, I need to find a good place to live, and also I need to find a lava pool, so I can make the portal. So after trying to find it, I finally found it. So I didn't find it, but I saw a burning tree, so I knew that there needs to be a lava pool under the trees. So I mined around the trees and found that this what I was looking for, the lava pool, which will help me to go to Nether, but I didn't have a water, so I needed to go find a water, but I finally found it and could make the Nether portal. But before that, I made the obsidian, so I can make the Nether portal. I needed 10 obsidian, so I needed to be quick, because there was already day number 7, and going to be day number 8. So I didn't lose time and went mining the obsidian. After that, I went make the portal and went to the Nether. I was praying for a good spawn and I got it. Now I just needed to find the Nether fortress and a bastion. So I went on the random way and killed the skeleton. Then I decided to make a shield for better protection. After that I took a crafting with me and killed another skeleton. If you don't know, I was killing the skeletons to get some arrows so I can easily beat the dragon. I mean not the dragon, but arrows will help me hit the towers. After that I saw another skeleton and that was the best thing I can get. Cause behind the skeleton there was a fortress. So yeah, a tip, always kill skeletons in the Nether, cause that will help you to go to the fortress. I was unlucky cause I saw so many skeletons, but I barely survived. And now the thing I needed to find was the spawner. But after some minutes I finally saw it. So I needed to get 8 blaze rods. I mean I need 6, like minimum 6 to open the portal, and I need like 2 plus to go to the stronghold. Oh, to locate the stronghold. So I had 2 blaze rods and I just needed 6 more. So I was farming and farming like a real farmer, and finally I got my 8 blaze rods. Now I just needed to get 16 pairs, which is way harder than getting blaze rods, cause blaze doesn't do any damage if you have skill like me, and endermans, I mean they do little damage, but yeah, we can all agree that endermans are harder than blaze, right? So yeah, I just needed to find the blue forest and I finally found it. And now, just easy task, farm pellets. So it was already then 11, so I needed to be quick cause I wanted to kill the dragon on day 50. And yeah, before I killed the dragon, I need to get better armor cause my armor is suck cause diamond armor without any enchants like protection 4 is kinda bad. So yeah, I was farming endermans and finally got 9 pairs. And I just needed 6 more. I was farming and farming like a real farmer. I know I said it before but never mind, my jokes are over. So I didn't want to farm like 16 pairs cause it was just boring, so I farmed 13 and went back to the overworld. And with my luck, I spawned in a cave that was literally useless. So it took me so much to get out of the cave, but I finally did. So it was already night, so I needed to be quick. So I was just pulling the purse, and this happened. I found this weird structure, which I thought will be super cool, I mean super good items, but there was nothing useful in, so I decided to sleep, to get to the daytime and lose the structure, but there was literally nothing in the chest. Like, look at this loot. 1 iron and nothing else. So I decided to leave the structure and I saw a village. So I went in cause maybe you know but the strongholds spawn under the village really often and under the water too, so I went in and I founded the stronghold randomly. So my luck is really good today. So I took some book files with me so I can enchant my things and went locate the portal room. So I finally located it, but I couldn't just get in cause I was scared cause better end equals better dragon, which means I need better items, which means I need literally everything better, so I decided to go to the end at day 50. So now I needed to go back to the base. I was so far away, so I needed to get quick, but first I killed Golem for fun and almost died, cause the slugs are horrible. But finally I'll kill him, and now I just needed to go back to the base. As I was going to the base I saw this real structure. There was one vase in, so I decided to open it and got a trim. Not bad. Then, without losing time, I went to the base. Finally, after 2 days, yes 2 days, I finally found my base. So I went to the right, so I killed some villagers, but there wasn't any villager with this thing on the head, so I just went back to my house. At least I wanted to go back to the portal that I made, but I saw a better place for a base, so I decided to stay here and mine some dirt so I can do a place for my base. So I was mining dirt and one of my 5 goals was to make the coolest base I have ever made. So I needed to go to the work. I mean not real work, but work in Minecraft. So I mined dirt and I calculated that I need like 5 shulkers of dirt. So I didn't have shulkers for now cause I didn't beat the dragon. So I needed to go mine the dirt, get full inventory, then go back, place it, and repeat that for like 5 times. So that was day 15 already, so I needed to be quick, so I can beat the dragon in day 50. So I have like 35 days. Okay, my math is so bad. But Minecraft isn't math, so I needed to go work and not thinking about math. Okay, now I just need like 50 more stacks of dirt, or even more. So, okay, let me use all of my dirt and build everything here and... Okay, I see that the size of it is little weird, but... Okay, it's not bad, it's kinda cool. So now I just needed to do it on the other side and after I will do it on the other side, I needed to go and cover all of it with our dirt. If you don't know what I mean, this is how it needs to look like. So now you know it's gonna be so cool base, but it's gonna take a while. So I mined dirt for like 2 more days, and finally I got enough to start building the bridge. So I started to do the same thing as I did on the first line, and now I'm just gonna repeat it on the second line. But sadly with my IQ I died, yes, and I lost all of my experience, which is really bad cause I had like 34 level and now I had 7 levels, so I was cooked. But I didn't give up and finally builded the line, and now I just needed to do it. I just needed to cover up all of it, which is gonna take, well, to see how much it's gonna take, but after me realizing in that moment that I need to cover up this, I was cooked as hell. But that didn't matter, and I woke up and after 15 days I finally made it. Yes, 15 days. It seems horrible, and it was, but I was glad that I made it. Now I just needed to build something on it, and I had only like 20 days to go to the and get ready for the Ender Dragon, so I needed to do fast things and I needed to be this quick, so I didn't waste time and started building a house, cause maybe I have that big platform but it can be empty. So I started doing the floor and I wanted to do stone walls. And then I finally realized that I don't have any experience, so I can't enchant anything. So my plan was to go and to caves and earn some experience. So I had this huge cave, but I didn't know how to get down, and I risked it all and jumped to it and hope that there will be a lot of water or something like that, and there was. So the fastest method to earn experience from the caves, of course, without any spawners or something, is deep dark. So I started grinding experience and I wanted to get 50 levels, and yeah, that's the fastest method, but this is the most risky method too, because of the warden. And after like 20 minutes, I finally reached my 50 level goal. So I went back and could finally enchant my armor and other things. So first I decided to enchant my armor and got really OP helmet. Then I enchanted the rest of the armor and can finally be more safe. I got chestplate protection 4, diamond leggings protection 3, and diamond boots protection 3 too. I mean, the leggings are blast protection, but getting this on my leggings was the best decision. Watch the full video to find out why. After like my armor, I decided to put feathering 3 on my boots, so I needed anvil, which I used all my iron to make it, and after making the anvil, I could finally put my feathering on my boots. After putting this on my boots, I could finally go to the Ender Dragon fight. And it wasn't even day 50, so first I decided to get the best sword in the game, which wasn't that easy, cause I needed sharpness 5, fire aspect 2, and other things like that, which is hard to get from the enchanting table. But after repairing all of my armor, I tried to get it from the enchanting table. First I saw sharpness 3, which wasn't that what I'm looking for. Then I got crackback 2, but after crackback 2, I got sharpness 4 and fire aspect 2 and sweeping catch 3. So that was good enchantings, so I decided to keep it. So after that I decided to go to the village to look for the chest, and I prayed that in the one of the chests there will be an apple, and I found one. So now I could make golden apples, which will be very useful for the dragon fight. On day 36 I could finally go to the end dragon fight. On day 37 I was finally in the stronghold, I didn't take much food with me, which was the biggest mistake I could make. But I took a bed with me, so if I die I can respawn and look for some chest for some bread or something like that. And now I see that I missed one bread, but that doesn't matter now. All that matters is to kill the Ender Dragon. So I got my inventory ready for the fight and left some items in the chest, so if I die I can come back, and finally went to the end. I was scared cause, you know, the better end achievement means it will be hard. And when I went to the end, I got the next achievement, Face the Void. That wasn't normal. Sadly, I didn't take the bow, so I couldn't just shoot the tower, so I needed to build up or use snipers. I built to the first tower using my bucket and some planks. The towers were much taller than the regular ones, but after going to the first one, I could easily go to the second one, third one, and fourth one. After that, there were just 7 towers left, and I don't know what happened here, but I broke the crystal using my pearl, and then I wasted so much block building like this. And that's the moment when the blast protection 4 on my leggings made me now die. So, W, blast protection on my leggings. Then I broke last crystals to kill the dragon. I did some damage, but not too many, and I realized that the dragon didn't even change, so I didn't need to get all those enchant and stuff like that, but they will still be helpful in the next days, so it was still a good plan. After that I did so much damage to the dragon and almost killed him. He just needed to perch like 2 more times and I will heal him. I didn't have many food left, so yeah, that was a bad thing that I didn't take more food with me. I had only 5 bread left and 2 HP, and the dragon had half of the HP left. So I needed to be careful to not take any damage, so I can survive the fight. After that, when he perched, I could finally do more damage to him and almost kill him. Then he perched one more time and I finally killed him. And it was day 40, so I killed him before the day 50. Now I was scared cause I got all the experience and stuff like that, even the dragon egg, but I was cooked cause I needed to go to the end city and I didn't have any food. So I was praying that there will be some food in the end. So without losing any time, I tried to get the egg, but I couldn't find it. After a while, I finally found it and could get the egg. Now I just needed to go to the second portal and go and check what has changed. So I pearled a perfect pearl, and what I saw shocked me. And then I saw a weird bush and so many floating island, which looked really weird. But I saw a bush, and in this bush there was a barrel with bread that I needed. So yeah, if there's food in every bush, then I have infinity food, so that made me happy. So the new end looked amazing. It looked way better than in vanilla Minecraft. So now my main goal was to locate some structures, as better end means better structures. So I collected as many pearls as I can and went to explore the world. So the pearl didn't land it, so I needed to build a little bridge and then TP. And the pearl now could finally land. I knew that I'm gonna spend so many days in this world, and also I saw this huge forest in the next island. So when I TP'd to the woods, I needed to find some structures, but I died. And I lost all of my 60 levels. So I was mad. I collected more blocks to go to the next islands. And then on the other island I saw next biome. And I saw a village on it. So I was excited cause this was my first structure, of course in the end. So I went to the first house and there was nothing here, only some weird blocks. So I went to the next house and I saw a barrel. And from the barrel I got pearls and a weird dream. At first I thought there are only 2 houses, but then I went on the other side of the island and found that so many other houses. As soon as I saw them, I went to explore them, but I saw this pyramid that I thought that something is in it, but it was sadly empty. So then I went to the other houses, so I opened a chest and suddenly there was similar things to the first chest. Then I went to the surface of the island and saw way more houses. And there was a big one that had a barrel that looked a little different and it had way more items. I didn't even knew what I can use them for. I saw this shovel head and I tried to make with the new stick and shovel head a shovel, but it didn't work. So then I went to the next house and stepped on that weird thing that made me blind for like 1 second. But then I was okay, so I went to the next house with similar loot to the other houses. So then I checked 2 more barrels with same things as other things. I mean as other barrels, not things, what I'm saying. After that I checked another barrel with this weird ingot that I took of course with me. And then I saw this, 2 gems and something like this, I don't know how to say it. And then I saw 2 shulkers and fireworks, so it was very helpful cause if I get elytra, I can move faster with them. So as soon as I got the shulker shells, I made a shulker so I can get my items in it, cause I had full inventory of things that I can't even use right now. And then I had finally clear inventory. After that I explored other houses with similar loot, so I'm not gonna show it cause it's just boring. After that I went to explore more. Now my main goal was to find elytra. I went on that weird island with some crystals that I didn't know what can I use them for. I could only make a block with them, so I left them alone cause I thought I won't need them later. And if I need them I will come back. So I was exploring for more and more and finally found something. I found that weird forest with a structure that I really needed. At first I didn't even know that this is a structure, but when I saw a dragon head on it I knew that there needed to be elytra. But when I went inside I saw so many chests that sadly were empty. There also were some potions and yes, you guys try elytra with fireworks, so now I could travel way more faster. I took everything from the chest and went to try my new elytra. Also, in this mod there are 3 elytra variants, which I'm gonna talk about later. But I was trolling with elytra now and saw this new weird biome. And then I saw another sheep, which means another elytra. So of course I went to get it and now I had 2 elytras. So if I lose one I can use another one. And then I saw this giant mushroom, which I thought this is another structure, but sadly it wasn't. And then I got my 3rd elytra. After that I was cleaning my inventory and sadly dropped my shulker into the void and lost it. I lost every of my items from the village. But it wasn't a bad thing, cause after I looked around I saw this weird building which looked like an city. So I went to look at it and it was really small. But it still looked cooler than regular ones from the vanilla Minecraft. So I went to it and thought that there would be some new monsters, but there were only shulkers. So I tried to look for some chests. I broke the shulker spawners and I saw so many chests. So of course I opened them all, and there also were shulker boxes, which sadly were empty, but still I needed them so much to get all the loot from the chest into my inventory. So I took them all, and in the chest there were loot from regular and cities. So I put all of my loot into shulkers and saw another village, which was perfect because if you remember, I sadly by accident lost my shulker with items from this village. So now I can get them back. So I looted all the chests and put them into my shulker. Then I wanted to leave the end, but while I was leaving I saw this weird structure that honestly looked like a portal. I didn't know how to activate it, so I just left it alone. And then finally I went to the overworld. Then with massive lags I tried to go to my base and activated X-ray here. On day 55 I finally located my base. And now with the items I got I tried to upgrade my elytra, and I needed 1 platinum ingot and 1 upgrader. So I made it and got my upgraded elytra. It was elytra with armor, I mean chestplate on it, so it was really good to protect me from dying. And now my main goal was to build a house, cause as you can see I didn't have a house. I entered my Elisha to unbreaking 3, cause I didn't have medic for now, so I called it put medic on it. And then I went to mine cobblestone for my house. And honestly, my platform was a little too thin, so I needed to upgrade my platform. And after hours, it looked like this. It's day 75, so it took me around 20 days. And before day 100 I need to do many things. So now I need to finish my house. And I was out of the food, so I needed to go mine it. And now I could finally finish my floor. Then I was out of the wood, so I needed to cut more trees. So I took some from the village and could finally finish my house. Then again I was out of the stone, so I needed to go mine some more stone. And then I decided to hunt for some creepers. Cause I needed gunpowder so I can make fireworks. And could finally use my elytra. There was so many creepers, I don't know why, but I was lucky cause in just one day I farmed 64 gunpowder, which means around 4 stacks of fireworks, but first I needed to get some sugar canes. So after I got gunpowder, I went hunting for sugar canes. I could just make a farm, but I didn't want to waste time for this, and finding sugarcane was way harder than finding a creeper. But after a while I finally got enough and could make my dream fireworks. Then I went to the base, but in the way to the base I found this weird structure that first looked like just one house, but then turned out to be a village. So of course I went to explore this. The first house had a chest with a food that I really needed, and I decided to explore every house and then go to the hostel. The chests had a food, so I was happy about it. And one chest even had a diamond. And then I went to that big building with animals, and on the top of the building there was 5 chests. Each of it had a food. So of course I borrowed some food from the villagers. Then I went to a house which for me was boring, so I won't show them to you. And I could finally go to the castle, which turned out to be smaller than I thought. But it had diamonds, so that's the only thing good in this village, so that's why I want to decorate this village. This castle even had its own labyrinth, which looked a little weird, like it had 100 years, and the chest had nothing I need, so that's why I will detonate this village. After that, I went back to my base to collect some TNT, I mean to finish my house, and then from the new mod, I made this weird hammer that turned out to be bad as hell. So I dropped it into the lava and could finally finish my house. Then I decided to go to cave to find some structures, and I found one that first looked like ancient city, but it had a weird flying building. So at first, before exploring the ancient city, I went to that weird flying building, which looked so epic, so I thought that this need to have some good loot like new swords and something like that. No, it had nothing good. Like, whoever made this mod needs to remove it, cause bro, this structure looked like it had some good stuff and it had nothing good. And then I went to explore the ancient city and I didn't know I will find some good stuff. I opened the chest and found that Infinity Enchant book, and next to it I found this thing that I can't even read. It looked like a sword from God, so I took it with me, and after using it, it had some weird particles that probably did some damage. And I went to find some mobs, and by mistake I activated the warden. So as quick as I can, I looked to the chest, but there was nothing in. And I spawned that many wardens that I needed to leave this place as quick as I can. And while I was leaving, I saw this weird honey structure. So I went to it and I thought that there would be some good chests, but sadly there was only one chest with nothing good, so I left this place and went test my sword. So I went to the pillager's outpost and tested it. So the particles actually did some damage, and not low damage. It killed in 3 hits, so that weapon is really good. So now I finally needed to complete my house. But before that I saw that this weapon had 3 versions, and I had the worst version. So now my goal was to get the second version, cause it had the second ability. One of the items I needed were running tablets. That happily I had 4 of them in one of my shulkers. Second item I needed was soul sand, so I went to the Nether to collect the soul sand. I had a soul sand biome next to my portal, so I took what I needed from it and went back to my base. And then with the skull that I had from the ancient city, I made second version of this sword. For now I didn't know what the second ability do, so I went test it out, and it one-shotted the creeper, so it was very OP. But then this happened. I died with all of my levels and all of my items, so I used elytra, cause I had 2 elytras, so I used one of them to go back to my items, but I lost all of my experience. Then I upgraded some trims on my armor to look cooler, and look at the sword, it looks massive. I was out of the wood, so I needed to cut more trees. Then I went to the best elytra in the game, but when I saw the recipe, I didn't want to do it anymore. Then I decided to do a cool pattern for the roof, And I decided to do the roof from the stone bricks. And the final house results look like this. It looked kinda cool, kinda different, but I'm not the best builder, so it looked like it looked. Ending, so I went to the village to get some villagers with me. It wasn't hard, I just needed to get into the boat and use it so they will fly with me. Then I blocked him so no mob can him, and now I just needed another one so I can breed them. So after a while, cause it's already dark, I got one, and it was already day 79. Then I blocked him so no mobs can kill him, and made them beds. Then I killed the weird guy with that weird thing on the head and decided to do alright. So I drank the ominous potion in the village, and it was time to get some totems. So the ride already activated, and I wasn't even afraid, cause with my sword, you know, who even would be afraid with the sword? The golem was targeting me, so I needed to kill him. The ride was easy, so chilling, and then finally the worker appeared. And I almost died, but I got my first totem. And then after more fight, I managed to finally beat the ride. And got the achievement for beating the ride and saving the village. So now the villagers will sell me their things for less price. Then I went back to my land, and I didn't have much fireworks left. But I didn't have time to make automatic farms of creeper too, so I went to mine some netherite, cause I wanted to look cooler. So I was trying to find a good place to start mining the netherite, and I actually found one. So I knew that it is gonna take me so many days, so I just needed to be lucky. I found a netherite, 3 pieces of netherite in like 5 minutes. Then 10 minutes later I found another one, solely just 1 piece, and just 1 minute later I found another one, this time 2 pieces. So it was day 81, and in just 2 days I found 10 pieces of netherite. Then I found another 3 pieces of netherite, which I think is the most you can find, so I was lucky. Then I found another 1 scrap, and then another, and it was time to leave, cause I had already 19 ancient debris, which is around 4 netherite ingots. So I went to the base to make these ingots, but I forgot one thing. I need netherite upgrader, this thing that you can see on the screen. So I went to the nether again and tried to find a bastion. After a while I found one and got smithing table. I mean not table, the temple. I mean templates. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. But that doesn't matter, cause when I go to the base, I mean when I went back to the base, I duplicated them and finally made my armor better. So I made every piece of the armor except the boots, cause I thought that I can upgrade my good sword, I mean this thing, but sadly I couldn't. So I just made the whole armor and got the achievement. Now the only thing I need to do is build house for villagers, cause I want this island to look beautiful, not ugly. After 10 minutes I finally did my first house. Now I needed to break the old houses. I mean the old houses wasn't even a house, it was just ugly block from stone. Then I needed to go cut some trees, so I borrowed some from the houses from the village. Oh my god, what I'm saying, I mean village, not village. And then I went mine some stone and I suddenly fell to that big cave. But then I got out of the cave and needed to be quick cause I had around 10 days left until the challenge ends. And I needed to get mending from the villagers and for now do 3 more houses. Also, it took me around 2 days to get all those woods and cobblestone, so I used my fast fingers to build the walls, just look at this. And then finally the second house was finished. Then I went back to my house to make lectern, so I can get the mending from the villager. But it turned out to not be that easy as I thought. But now that didn't matter, so I went to finish my second house. And the final results of the houses look like this. For me they look cool. But now I need to take away the job that this villager had, so I can give him the mending job. I mean the job that give you mending, with the lectern. But I didn't know what job do we have, so I just begged the anvil, and it turned out that he had the anvil job. But then he went upstairs, so he located a new job. I tried to use anvil to bring him back, but he went for his new job. So I went after him, and he took the fisherman job. So I didn't even know that with the barrels you can get the fisherman. But now I know. So I broke all the barrels and needed to bring the villager back to his house. Again I used the anvil tactic to bring him back, and this time it worked. So when he finally was in his house, now I needed to make the hardest part. Get the mending. It sounds easy, but it was horrible. So I tried to block him, but he was standing in the door, so I couldn't, so I just broke the door. And then I could finally try to get mending from him. So of course it wasn't that easy, and after a while I got protection 4, which I decided to take. Cause I had armor with protection 3, so it was perfect time to upgrade my armor. Then I tried to get mending from another villager, which didn't go well, cause after a while he decided to go sleep. Yeah, I would give him million of emeralds, but if he want to go sleep, then just go sleep. Next day I did the same thing. I was trying to get mending for like 1 day, which is around half of hour, and finally after 1 hour of trying to get mending, I finally got one for 24 emeralds. I mean 26. But the bad thing is I didn't have any emeralds, so I needed to do a ride to get some. But first I needed to bully something from the villager, so I won't lose his trade. Then I bought 1 emerald for 28 peppers, and before doing the ride I decided to get for some structures. Cause I hasn't been in like 40 biomes, and in the one of mods there are probably some new biomes. After a while I found this weird temple that turned out to have so many spawners, but that wasn't a problem for me, cause I had super duper sword. So after breaking all the spawners I opened chest, which turned out to have iron and emeralds. I didn't need iron, but emeralds was exactly the thing that I needed. So of course I took every of the emeralds and went to explore the world to find new structures. And I found that big tower in this new biome that I thought that gonna have so many good loot, cause it looked epic. So I went to it, and first I saw some pillagers, and inside at the first floor there wasn't anything. So I went to the second floor and found a witch. So of course I killed her and went to the third floor that had a evoker, and that spins another totem for me. And at first I thought that there are no chests, but I randomly decided to open the trapdoor and it had a secret room with 4 chests. And the chest was... just look at this. Literally nothing. So I stopped hunting more structures and went back to my base. And now I just wanted to do right. So I hunted for some pillagers and got Dominus bottle. So of course I drank it in the village, and I think we all know what will happen in the raid. Of course I will win. So here you go, no problem. 10x speed. Or you know what, I will just put the best moment. Here I lost a totem and almost died. And here I had a half of HP. So then I went back to the base and had the village saver or something like that. The effect that made the villagers sell me the thing for less price. So I used it to buy my first mendings, and bought 2 mendings. But sadly it was already day 99, and I had around 5 minutes to the day 100. So I didn't even enchant my armor to the mending, and I just wanted to explore the thing that I did in this 100-day adventure. I got a whole netherite armor, and the most important thing that I had so much fun recording this. It took me almost a whole month to do this video. I know that's the worst time to say that you can like, but if you can like and subscribe, I'm gonna be happy. The time that I spent here was the best time I ever spent in Minecraft. After that beauty moment, it was time to leave the world and never come back.